But a bit of lying is accommodating.
Yeah.
It's accommodated by the woman. So men are not natural liars.
Yeah.
But we have to lie because sometimes most women, as much as you say, I wish he was man enough to tell me the truth, you can't take the truth.
You can't take the truth.
You can't take the truth.
Yeah.
You can't take the truth.
Yeah. It's too much.
Yeah, because I've courted more women than most men, and I can tell you that you can't take the truth.
And also, we want to.
And you notice, and the worst thing is, as a man, I can tell the truth would have been easier on me, and the truth I can remember. You see, like for example,
because you can't
women
lies.
have a way of going to the memory bank, and telling you, "Do you remember what you said 4 years ago?" And I'm thinking,
that certain day,
I said yesterday. However, I will remember if I was telling the truth. But because I'm never given a scenario to tell the truth without getting in trouble,
you never recall
then
the lie.
Exactly.
That you told. Yeah.
But I like what you said, that women lie more
than men.
But you lie better than us, which is true. Which is true. I mean, even emotionally, women are far stronger than us.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But I want to ask you this. Did you know that between the sexes, men are loving and women are not? Did you know that? I know that. I've talked to so many women who are now mature enough to know, oh my God, yes, I'm not a lover. Women are receiving. I need you to understand one thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people will ask, what's the context? Is he complaining? I'm actually not complaining. It's just the way the two of us are designed.
Yeah.
You're not selfish until you have entitlement as a woman. As a man, I can't talk for all men, but as a man, I can tell you, when I do something for a woman, I love the way she smiles. I love the way she appreciates. If her appreciation is genuine and she has my back, that's another thing.
Yeah.
I want you to have my back so I can show you what I would like to do for you. And I'm not doing it because I have to. It's because I want to.
Yeah.
That's a very different feeling for a guy.
Yeah.
When women say men are stingy, what you're actually saying is, this man does not want to spend on me because he has noticed that I don't have his back. I've talked to so many guys, and most of the time when a guy is being labeled as stingy, he's just being careful because he can see she's just taking advantage. Yes, she's telling me all the right things that I would like to hear.
What is she not
but
doing
I'm
right?
mature enough to know, or experienced enough to know that this is just being hoodwinked. This is just bullshit. She's pampering me because there's a goal and these are the means.
Yeah.
So women are not loving. You'll never be loving. You are receivers. Even when I look, you know what? I can remember my parents are not, both of them are no longer there. And my mother passed away first. But if I really look back, yes, they were friends. Yes, they loved each other. But the romantic side was my dad.
Yeah.
Because women are not meant to be romantic. You're not meant to be the one booking an Italian restaurant. Very different to you surprising me to lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
But the whole advantages of romance, it's us. That's why it's Romeo and Juliet. It's something Romeo does.
Yes.
When you look at France, it's the man taking her to France.
Yeah.
It's not the woman taking me to France.
Yes.
As men, do we want a woman who can buy us a watch, who can buy us a shirt, who can buy us shoes for a birthday, who can even pay for a trip? Because she's saying, I want to, my man deserves this. I want to treat him. Fantastic. A lot of men who are watching are thinking, wow, if those women exist, amazing. They're there, but they're the few, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the romantic person is us. That's it's innate in us. That is why women are nurturers, but you're not more loving than us. You'll never love the way we love. Never.
Really?
Yes. You see, the thing is, just staying with me and telling me you love me is because you're there for nurturing. Trust me.
Yeah.
You would not love me if I was broke. I've asked too many women that.
Really?
Yes. No. You see, unless you are in a position where you're now dating a narcissist who has broken every element of your being, so he's given you no time to have self-worth.
Yes,
that's a totally different scenario. I'm just talking about a woman can be in a relationship if she's comfortable.
Yeah,
she'll even tell you, I love him, but I don't love him the way I see my friend love her husband, and there's nothing wrong with that. Even some husbands know she'll never love me the way I know Nani loves. And guess what?
So what
We're
makes
not
the
in
difference?
competition. What? It's the balance. First, she gives me peace of mind.
Oh, yeah?
I can have a overbearing, over-loving woman who kills my spirit. I don't need her to love me, but I just need her to be the kind of woman who has my back and she won't stab me in the back.
Yeah.
I don't need her to look at me and say, oh my God, this guy is a god. I just want to undress him. No. Some men are easy with, this is my man.
Yeah.
He facilitates. I'm here for provision.
Yeah.
See, all men are not alike in terms of what we quantify makes us a man. There's a guy, for him being a man is, I put food on the table of this home. When that element breaks off, I stop being a man.
Yeah.
There's another guy, for him being a man is, he goes to play golf. Yes, he does everything else.
Yeah.
But golf is his baby. That makes him feel like or whatever. When he's rubbing shoulders with other men and discussing whatever they're discussing, that's when his masculine traits come in. And then they then flood the rest of his life. So all of us have what defines us. But just back to, we are the loving beings, you are the receivers. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think where we've gone wrong is where we've gone to a point where we're talking about men and women being equal. First, let me be very clear. We'll never be equal.
Yeah.
When it comes to me wanting to climb the roof because there's something wrong there, I don't want you to climb the roof. I'd rather fall off that roof than you fall off that roof. It doesn't make you weaker. Physically, you're weaker. That's not my business. But because I'm the stronger one, I want to be on that roof. If it's changing a fucking bulb, if it's carrying something up the stairs, who should be doing it?
The man.
Me. Not because I have to, because I want to. The problem is we've lived in a world now where a lot of your femalehood have this entitlement where it's become, you must. We don't like being told we must. You must make me feel Flo is worthy of me falling off that roof.
Yes.
But if you're not bringing anything to the table that makes me feel that you have my back, have you noticed I've used that have my back a lot?
A lot,
because first, a lot of women nowadays don't have their men's back. There's an agenda. There's something happening.
There's a prize.
She's there for, you know what? And guess what? It's not my job to judge her, but I'm just saying, and she's the one who's told me. Yes, mother, I love my husband. But trust me, if he did not have the money that he has, I wouldn't be in that marriage. Now, guess what? We cannot live in a world where we're like, oh my God, she's such a bad person, blah, 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 blah. Crap.
Yeah.
Crap. Even us men, there are women we love, but they're not our first choice. They're not even our third choice. She just was a choice, and she was the easiest choice.
Wow.
It's just the way it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If you start living in a world where you think you're so special, myself included, then what's going to happen is that's how you end up having ulcers, stress.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking, why does this person or why does the world not value me the way I value myself?
Yes.
The only thing that should make sense is love yourself. Do you?
It had to start with you.
Yes. Yeah. Why do you think people started having their own hobbies? Today, I see a lot of women hopping from one country to another. What are they called? Solo trips.
Yeah.
And guess what? I see sometimes people judging like, oh, she can't get a man, or she must be toxic, or men don't relate to her. She's maybe she costs too much to have as a woman.
Yeah.
The truth is this. All she's saying is, when I schedule my trip, I don't want another soul denting my experience.
Yeah.
If I want to go skiing, I don't want some nigga telling me, Ati,
do it like this, don't do it like that.
Or we don't ski.
Yeah.
Black people don't ski.
Oh my God.
Why are we going here? Why do you want to do this?
That's
like
bullshit.
There's a whole array of experiences you want to have wherever she's going.
Yeah.
And then you've got one person who is telling you their gender based on maybe their masculinity or whatever it is, or the fact that they believe that maybe they even paid it for the whatever. So she's thinking, to avoid all that crap, let's do solo trips. And I've seen so many women. And the thing is, it's not like she doesn't meet other people.
Yeah.
So even if she engages with men, she's engaging with men at her terms.
Yes.
If she happens to flirt or engage with him sexually, at her terms. And that man cannot wake up in the morning and tell her, oh, this is the schedule. She already has the schedule. You're either in the schedule or you were just a fling for last night. So bye-bye. No saving your number. That's the world that I subscribe to. Realistic world. Do you see what I'm saying? I find it strange that you thought that everyone who is together are together because their partner is the best thing since sliced bread. That's not the fact. You see, the thing is,
what's the real deal?
People tell me the truth because they pay me. You know, you'd be a very stupid person to pay me.
Pay you to tell you the truth.
Yes, you can't pay me to lie to me. People lie to you when they owe you nothing.
Yeah.
When they give you money, they owe you the truth. Because the truth is what's going to determine if there was a problem in the relationship and how we can fix it.
Yeah.
But if you give me money and you tell me how cushy your relationship is, then I'm thinking, hold on. So which part am I supposed to be fixing?
Yeah.
Do you see my point? And anyway, even it comes with my study and how people approach me. They know that by the time I'm picking up the phone to tell that guy, I need to be very clear with my truth. And it needs to be my truth, not a fabricated one. Now, they lie to their family and friends, but they won't lie to me.
Yeah.
So one thing I've learned, after, I think now, this year, 2025, I've now done this for 23 years.
Oh,
and
really?
in that 23 years, I've probably met about 500 and something couples. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Although, vaginas that I've conditioned are far more than that. As of today, that's 6,619
vaginas.
So that's a good number. Yeah, I don't even know any gynecologists who have seen that many vaginas.
That's a lot of vaginas.
That's a story for another day. There's a lot of vaginas. That's why sometimes I just need to go fishing and just flush my mind off some things.
All those vaginas.
Yeah. So at least you've learned something new today.
Yeah.
We don't all love each other the same way, and we're not in it because of this. And sometimes people tell you, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think this relationship is fueled by love because the school fees we pay and the investments were done, they would not have been done based on love.
Yeah.
You realize love is one of the weakest emotions we have.
Yes.
It's actually very damaging, especially for couples who do not know how to harness it well. Love cannot be your foundation. It can't be the thing that holds you together.
Yeah.
What holds you together must be friendship, a good connection, a very good connection. And then because you're evolving, when you meet a man today, let's assume today you're 22.
Yeah.
When you're 30, you're still together, but you're not going to be the same people. How you saw him at 22 versus a 30-year-old woman can be very different. I know that because too many women have told me that.
Yeah.
I've also learned from men. Yeah, when I met her, my perception of her was here. But now that I'm 45 and she's 39, I don't see her the same.
So
that doesn't mean it's a bad person. It just means that things drift, we change, our interests change.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. That's okay.
One of you has a totally different dream.
Yeah.
Babe, I want to go and study, God knows what. Oh, I applied for some research thing and I got in and it's in Sweden and I need to be there for 3 years. Does that make you a bad person?
No.
We have to allow people to grow. But if we live in this apartment and my job is to steer you to break all your dreams, do you know you're going to resent me?
Yeah.
Because when I'm making my shit happen, one day you look at me and say, do you know you've killed 3 or 4 of my dreams?
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in Sweden. I was supposed to be in Iceland. I was supposed to be in South Africa. I was supposed to be somewhere. I was supposed to have attained a few things. I was supposed to have spiritually grown. But I haven't because you told me that the most important thing between a man and a woman is love. Yet love has done nothing but make me miserable.
And that's sad because it's actually happening.
Sorry?
That's sad because it's actually happening.
Yes?
Yeah.
In what aspect? Like, what would you say about it?
Like what you're saying about men dimming the women's dreams.
Yes.
In the name of love.
Yes.
Someone ends up miserable.
Yeah, but you realize that as women, you're also part of the problem.
How?
Why are you listening to him?
Why would you even, first of all, get someone who doesn't listen to you?
No, but
I
okay,
mean,
that's
you have to let me be.
Then, if when you ask that question, that tells me that every person you meet is quantified to be the best thing for you. No, the problem is everyone comes with their A game. What they sell you today versus what they become next year or a few years to come, you can never judge.
Yeah.
We can be good for 2 years. I meet couples who tell me we've been together for 22 years, but only 2 years were happy years. The rest we've just been sailing, yes.
Wow.
Because it's cheaper to be together. Also, we come from backgrounds where you care more about being judged by family and friends than your own happiness. So you stay.
Wow.
That's life, unfortunately, for a lot of people. And that's why I don't have a problem when I see 3 people who are very happy in a different setting that may not be our setting. And I'm like, wow, at least they're happy.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that people are failing with, even people with money, they have not found happiness.
Yes.
Because sometimes it also can't be bought by money. It's attained by the circles that you are drawing towards you. Yeah. And that's why as well, I've had to cut off people who are not making sense to me. I need people who we can add value. I need you to be my friend.
Yeah.
But I also need us to make money together.
Bring something on the table.
Yeah, no. Let's make money together. No. Why are we drinking? Why are we drinking in Nairobi, in HB, Machakos? Why are we going to Moments and Quiver? Yet all we do is spend, but we never sit down to discuss how to make the money we're spending.
Yes.
Now, if you have friends where you just spend money, and those friends are not helping you make money, then those are not friends. Those are acquaintances.
Yeah.
And you need to cut them because it will be too late when you realize they've drained you.
Yeah.
Or they've got their own side thing going on with other friends who they help each other, but you're not in that club.
Yeah.
You've not been invited in that club. So later they'll backbite and say, look at this one.
Yeah.
Where we found her is where we left her.
Yeah.
But they've never introduced you to the things that create money for them. So those are people you need to cut out.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of millionaires either on Instagram or on YouTube, dollar millionaires. And there's something a lot of them uniquely have in common. They always say, when it comes to your social circle, if you're always the cleverest person in the room, if you're always the person who comes up with plans, or you're always the person who people think that your dreams are exaggerated, walk away. Find a room where you can clearly feel you're the smallest person. You're the one with the least money. Then you will grow. Because these guys in this room, for them to invite you there, they've seen where you're at, and they would like to
your potential,
uplift you.
Yes.
But when you're the person who is like, oh my God, look at her. Her dreams are crazy. And she wants to travel where? God, I don't think that's going to happen. Cut them loose.
Yeah.
Now, you think you're thinking, oh, but there's so much fun when we're clubbing. Guess what? Does clubbing pay your bills? No. Get friends where bills are paid because you also make money together.
Yes.
Or they put you in circles where you can get business.
And add some value.
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Flo, it's been a good conversation.
Thank you for having me. We need to talk about those 6,000 vaginas.
I like the way you're stuck there. You're still there. You're like, what? 6? What?
How do you even have the exact count of the vaginas that you've seen?
The reason why I kept count, I'd be lying if I told you that there was some sense to it. But as the years went on, I realized the count kept me motivated. You see, if today you ask me, Maurice, how many women do you think you've helped in the 23 years? And I couldn't give you a number, it might make me feel like I don't have anything to go like, wow, that's not bad. And it makes me go like, let me help one more. Let me tell you something. After you've done something as long as I do, vaginas are not as interesting. Trust me.
I know.
It doesn't mean I'm not attracted to a woman.
Yeah.
It just means I don't rush for vagina the way I see guys rush for vagina. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just
because to you a vagina it's a normal.
Well, it's not just normal, but it comes attached with psychologies that sometimes I don't like. I'm glad with my clients, I'm dealing mostly with the vaginas, unless it's a client who we're dealing with the psychology of their relationship and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the vagina dealing is far more than the psychology dealings.
Yeah.
Yes. And luckily, I'm just dealing with her anatomy of that area, but not our psyche that maybe her husband needs to deal with every single day. But I don't know. For me, if it wasn't for passion, I'd have probably stopped doing it. But I just have a passion to empower women sexually. I think that's what has always driven me. I don't know for how long it's going to drive me, but I'm still there. Although I've got other projects that I'm working on as well that I have mutually equal, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and you know, I'm lucky enough to have met vaginas from every corner of this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's not much you can tell me about women and their psyche and their bodies that I don't already know. And that's just something no one can take away from me.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You know, when you've done this for so long, when you've had these experiences, and if I had listened to guys when I first started, especially when I came back from England, if I'd listened to people who were close to me, people were like, no, it's not going to work. That's not Africa, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? I knew my people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenyans are one of the most sexual people I know. We hide behind many things, culture, tradition, blah, blah, blah. But that's just the way we are. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for the conversation. Welcome. And we should have many more.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So cheers. Guys, it's been real. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye. Toodles.
Toodles.